Mr. Gorbachev, tear down this wall.
The Cold War had a birth and a life and a death. Midway through the Cold War, we developed an era of détente, which means a way of living between these two great superpowers. But Reagan changed all that completely by again becoming confrontational with the Soviet Union. His object wasn't to continue this modus vivendi. His objective was to end communism.
But if history teaches anything, it teaches that simple-minded appeasement or wishful thinking about our adversaries is folly. It means the betrayal of our past, the squandering of our freedom.
America had retreated from the world in the Carter administration. It was kind of a low point, particularly for American foreign policy, and probably also in America's sense of self in the world.
There is a price we will not pay. There is a point beyond which they must not advance.
Reagan was much more inclined to push back. You saw evidence of this in the Reagan attempt to build up SDI, the Strategic Defense Initiative. But just merely the threat that America would build this military shield and was expanding its defense establishment to be able to do this made the Soviet Union try initially to do something similar, and essentially it broke the bank. One of the great accomplishments of the Reagan administration, it stressed the Soviet Union to the point that really it could no longer manage its empire. And in fact, I think made the right policies. Reagan deserves quite a lot of credit for sort of having made the right choices.
We cannot buy our security, our freedom from the threat of the bomb, by committing an immorality so great as saying to 1 billion human beings now enslaved behind the Iron Curtain, give up your dreams of freedom, because to save our own skins, we're willing to make a deal with your slave master.